YouTube and welcome to a new video. Now recently, you might have seen it, I made a video about a book called The Hating Game, and one of my main critique points was that nice guys for some reason got a lot of hate. To which I was saying, why are we blaming a woman for wanting to be with a nice guy? Now the problem is, and if you've been on the internet for a while, especially if you've been on the internet or even in real life as a woman, you will know of this phenomenon of guys that claim they are nice guys, which, I'm not gonna lie, is already a red flag. If a guy tells you, I'm a nice guy, there's probably a but after that. So today I thought we would look at some nice guy cringe and just roast them a little bit maybe. But before we start into it, I just really quickly wanted to say thank you so much for all the love that I've been receiving, because I gained like 50 subscribers last week alone, and that's so crazy to me because we are like about to hit 500 subscribers. So if you've not subscribed yet, go and do that. It would be really awesome if we could actually hit 500 before the year ends, but it also would be insane because I started this year with not even 100 subscribers, so that's very cool. And I just wanted to say thank you to everyone, and thank you to everyone who also left very kind comments. I appreciate you all so much. Okay, enough yapping, let's get on with the video now. So this first one says, this nice guy trying to get an honest opinion, oof. And he says, hey, ... I have a stupid question. What's going on? I was wondering if you would rate a pig. What? LMAO, well, I appreciate you asking instead. I am in a very committed relationship right now, so no. And he says, well, shit. And she goes, I hope you have a wonderful holiday with family and friends. You too. I kinda wish you would have accepted to rate a pig, but I understand you don't want to. He came back to it. Not even the next day. At 2 a.m. in the morning. Bro was like, from 8 p.m. until 2 a.m. This man was just like thinking that over in his head and being like, God, I need to know though. I need to know what she would give on a scale from 1 to 10. And then she says, what the fuck is wrong with you? He says, I wonder the same thing every day. Have you considered changing? I don't know, that's just so weird. Just chill out. Maybe find something else to focus on in your life. I don't know, maybe like find a hobby. How's that? How's that? Oh my god. This next one is someone who was the nice guy. Okay, so he said, you ever gonna come around? And she goes, what do you mean? He says, give me the chance to take you out. Why start like that? Because apparently he hasn't asked. As long as she's like not in a committed relationship or not like, you know, express that she's not interested in you, why didn't you just ask instead of being like, well, why did you not give me the chance? You had the chance the whole time. What do you mean? But she says, we ain't even talk that much except on Facebook. And still that, okay, so they haven't really talked at all yet. So maybe you could have started with that. Oh, he says, I gave you my number, so there's no excuse. Does he think this will make her want to go out with him? Like, you're just straight up attacking her. You think she's gonna be like, oh my god, you're so right. You did give me your number. Now I have to go out with you. Silly me. I just forgot. But no, she says, so, and I haven't texted. LOL, alright, hint taken, you're lost. Y-O-U-R. No E. But that's okay. But then again, it's not my problem. I feel like it kind of is though, because you're very aggressive in these messages. I think it might have bothered you. Yeah, and she just says, my lost my ass, so. Queen. She's like that. He just says, you wouldn't know. You wouldn't even know. Right, no. Sure. To be fair, it could have been worse. We've seen worse. But it was all pretty bad. I'm glad he's changed though. Good for you. We love to see it. Okay, next up we have a guy texting with a lot of emojis. So he says, that date was lovely. I was wondering that if you would want to go out again. I had a really good time and would love to see that smile. And then she says, no emojis. I had a nice time the other night and appreciate you taking the time to meet me and pay for my meal, but I'm not feeling a match romantically. But I genuinely wish you the best going forward. And then he says, are you sure? I have a Weatherspoons voucher. And you are the first women that I genuinely thought of as more than just a first night stand. What a compliment. Wait, I'm the first woman you didn't objectify? Oh my god, stop. No, I have to go out with you. What? So, Amy, do you want to make me the happiest man this Sunday? Why is this written like a proposal? So, Amy, will you want to make me the happiest man this Sunday and use my Weatherspoons voucher with me? Because I don't objectify you, actually. You even got the beach in the background, I guess. Well, the sea. You have the sea in the background even. It's perfect proposal. He thought of everything. Alright, she says, thanks for the message. I'm gonna be clear that I don't feel the same way, and I'm not interested in meeting up again. I wish you the best, but this isn't something I want to continue. I'm also not that easy. What? One Weatherspoon voucher is not enough for you? Women's standards nowadays, guys, are crazy. And then he says, and now, not only have we dropped emojis, we have dropped any form of a sentence. Not that easy. Are you minding? You were flirting with the server the whole time. We were there, you bitch. I've had girls better looking than you 100 times this year. Oh, and they also didn't want your voucher? That sucks, man. I'm sorry. It doesn't even matter. I've got a date planned for next week from the someone I went out with on last week. On last weekend you went out with them? How'd you do that? You're just going to be the fat, ugly bitch all my friends are going to laugh about. You should be thanking me for giving you the chance to dine with me. Oh, what I would do for the chance to dine with him at Weatherspoons just once. Anyways, she says, I think that's really out of line. I would not count saying please and thank you to the waiter as flirting. Yeah, a woman being nice to you isn't flirting, fun fact. I honestly tried to come across as nice and tried to just end this in a nice and understanding way, but it seems like you can't understand that and just turn to insults and talk about your friends. So let me make this clear. Please do not contact me. I'm not interested in pleasuring you or a second date. And he says, I bet when you said, I forget my coat, you went back and got his number. I mean, I kind of hope she did. Honestly, it's dumb bitch like you, which are destroying society. You would rather date that waiter boy, not even a real job. That is a real job, but okay. instead of me, a actual man who works out and likes boobs. What? He must be the only man in the world with those qualities. He must be, simply. When you get anyone else, don't come, wait, oh, when you don't get anyone else. Oh, that's really embarrassing because that really didn't work out the way you wanted to say that. Don't come crying back to me. I don't think she will. I don't think she will. I think she would actually be better off alone than with you. I honestly don't have time for this, it's pointless, and what I'm saying is obviously not going through your head. An actual man who works out is a joke in itself, and I hope no woman is ever naive enough to fall for your trap, you freak. Please do not contact me anymore. And he says, #delusional! That is so ridiculous. The thing is, and you will have seen, he himself cannot find that many good qualities that he actually possesses. He says he works out and likes boobs, and that was the peak. That is why she should be with him. Okay, next we actually have a screenshot of a Snapchat chat where he tried to call. She says, hello. He says, hi. Why are you ringing me at 3 a.m.? Call. No. Bored. Okay. I was asleep. Well, yeah, it was 3 a.m. You woke me up. Bye, boring. And she says, pal, you woke me up. Plus, the last time we called, you got pissy with me. Nah, I won't. I'm chill. Promise. Please? Calls again. You can remove me then. Do you guys think he saw the message, I'm chill, in that span of texts and calls and thought, yeah, and I am. And I am just a chill guy. But anyway, she says, I'm trying to sleep. It's still 3:30 a.m. Jesus Christ. Let the poor woman sleep. Remove me then. UDV. IDV. C. Bro can't even spell 3 letters. Here we go again. IK. Okay. I'm not arguing with you at 3 a.m. Not a argument. Answer or remove me. Simple. But why? The world doesn't revolve around you. Other people have lives, you know? And I'm calling you right now. And calling you right now inconveniences mine. Good night. And then he says some things that I will not show because they're very triggering. He just insults her, basically. So, yeah. No, he's so chill. I don't know why you wouldn't want to wake up at 3:30 a.m. and call him immediately. I don't get it. Alright. Let's do one last one because I'm losing my mind a little bit with these. So, he's saying, I am dying. May I see those selfie skills of yours again? And then she says, you're grounded. I just want to see something. Please, please. What do you want to see? Just want to see if a little theory of mine is working. Someone's a scientist, guys. What's a theory? You value someone who can make you laugh. A metric function? What? And if he can do it consistently, but also be good looking, also be simping hard for you, you're definitely gonna be your most vulnerable self for him. Do people still say simping? I feel like no one says that anymore. I don't know. Is that just me? She says, I value you, of course. Cause goddamn, you crave that level of intimacy and connection again. Someone's her therapist, apparently. And she just says, don't project onto me. Oh, you clocked to my fear. Oh no. Although I have way less clothes on. LOL, let me be manipulative and toxic in my own way, please. No. So actually, no. Yeah, I'm still fully clothed, LOL. Nah, I don't allow manipulation or toxicity. I will back out. I'm too healed for manipulation to work on me. I'll let you be the judge whether I go for the manipulation angle or whether I just really fall hard for emotionally vulnerable people. Okay, so you're weird. Okay, okay. So I think we should block him, like right now, because that's scary. Right, so why is he not blocked yet? You're fully healed, as you say, so I'm sure you can spot the difference. And she says, OMG yucky, I wish you didn't just say that. We all wish he didn't just say that. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of times you say that, but it's on you for the tone you use when you do. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? And also, saying there's gonna be a lot of times you say that, I really hope she blocked you and you never spoke again. Anyways, he just says, do you like poetry or homemade songs or stupid little jingles? When I'm happy being with someone, my creativity takes full advantage of that companionship. I think it's cute. Why are you changing the subject though? You literally just told me you like to manipulate and fall for emotionally vulnerable people. Girl, why are you not just blocking his ass? Oh my god. Fuck you, I did not. And then she replies his message, literally. Putting in effort is not manipulation. What is he trying to do? Do you guys think he wrote that being like, oh my god, I'm a fucking mastermind. I'm like so in her head right now. I'm like so in her head right now. And she's just like, what are you saying? And she just says, literally replying to his other message. And he says, absolutely not. And she says, yuck. In my defense, for the original comment that I made, I'm sorry. I did not realize how you would feel about it. No, you're so right. What woman doesn't want to hear, I want to manipulate you and be super toxic and I want to be like an asshole to you? I don't know why you'd even joke about that to someone you're trying to date. It doesn't offend me because I really don't care what you do with your life. But I'm not going to be with someone that openly admits to being manipulative, lol. Alright, you've made your position clear and I wish you the best then. You as well. Thank God that ended. That is so weird. Yeah, I don't even know. Honestly, half of these guys just don't make any sense. It was an interesting journey that we went on today. I don't even know what to say. These are crazy. These were crazy. If you want to take anything from this video, if you're a guy, don't ever be like that. And if you're a woman, block men like this. You're welcome. But yeah, if you haven't subscribed to me yet, go do that. Go drop a like and a comment as well. You can watch another one of my videos right here, and you can also subscribe to me over here. And yeah, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or rest of your night, and I will hopefully see you in my next video. Bye bye! Mwah!